Hello everyone, and welcome to our continued Let's Play of Phoenix Wright versus the security door.
I thought versus a cacti, but okay.
Oh, whichever. And or whatever works. Let's examine this here door. Be like, yo, bro, we got this. The evidence room is beyond that door.
And we have the ID card from Chief Gant. Let's just walk in. It won't open.
Aha! The card reader is turned off. See?
What is that security guard thinking? See, I told you we're gonna meet him now.
Yep. Howdy, partners. Well. What's made my Bambita's skies so gray?
I feel like he sounds more sexual than last time.
Yeah, it does. Also it appeared, like, ridiculously awesomely. Like, you said that he just, like, you know, slowly came into focus. I'm like, man. Why
Why is everyone but us so awesome?
Oh, Phoenix Wright's plenty awesome. He's just not as awesome as, like, Mr. Desperados here.
Desperados, you make me want to play that game again.
Sorry. Officer Marshall. Somehow I knew it.
Oh, really?
What's that somehow I knew look for?
He can't directly read your mind, but he can read your face very well.
Well, that's reasonable. As you may have surmised, this here's my saloon.
We're here to investigate this crime scene.
Yeehaw! That card you got there on your chest. That's better than a sheriff's badge in these parts.
Yeehaw?
Well, what you standing there for? Get along, little doggies. The crime scene's awaiting.
Beep.
Looks like the card reader's on again. While we're here, I was wondering if we could ask you some questions. Sorry, cowboy, but I got no mind to tangle with you, hombres. You're busy then? Did I say that? I only said I didn't wish to speak with you.
Ooh, what a burn.
Actually, you said you had no mind to tangle with us hombres.
Man, I'm surprised you didn't get bitch left for that song. Cookie time!
Yes, look at our attorney's badge in despair. The sheriffs back in the Wild West didn't place much faith in evidence. About the only thing they trusted was their shooting hand.
That's why that system didn't last very long.
Yeah.
This is neither the white nor the west here.
Aha! But that and this are two different things entirely.
I guess so. Huh? I'm lost.
Looks like we need some evidence to get anywhere with this guy.
Gotcha. No. I don't know. No evidence we can give him right now, I think.
Yeah, I'll present this, but that's probably the case. Yeah, I think we have to investigate more first and then give him stuff. Okay, and let's see if I'm guessing he says the same thing if we talk to him too.
I was wondering if we could talk to you.
Sorry, Bambina, but I'm off to roam the lands like a tumbleweed on the wild prairie. Like a gunslinger loading his six-shooter, I say a little prayer. Gork?
Honk. Oh, there, Pinkie Pie. See, Pinkie Pie. What was that all about, Mr. White?
I think he was just too hungry to talk.
You're just saying that because his stomach was growling. That was his stomach growling? It might be an alien. You have no idea what he was talking about either.
Well, in any case, we need to get cracking on this investigation pronto.
Give him the steak.
Yeah.
So
poor Mr. Yeah, poor Mr. like freaking that guy though. We never gave him the steak.
Gumshoe.
Gumshoe.
He was too lazy to look at the steak.
That smell, reminds me of Texas.
So, Officer Marshall, you're from Texas.
Oh, really? You hadn't guessed that.
I thought he was from, like, Canada.
No, I just saw a special on television the other day. Is this from my baby?
Yeah, Mr.
What's this?
What? What's wrong?
A fillet steak lunch. I see.
I don't see. I wonder what it means.
Steak lunch given to Officer Marshall. Alright, Bambina, you win. Ask...
Secretly, he became a jerk.
and then he became... I was more thinking along the line of Homer Simpson.
That works
Steak
too.
lunch.
But the hydraulists of the Zerg kind of do that same sound in StarCraft 1.
Yeah. Okay.
It's like a...
Yeah. Sounds legit. Secretly the hydraulists from, like, StarCraft 1 were also Homer Simpson.
Reasonable.
Finally, it seems like...
He's willing to talk! Because he ate the steak, that's how it works.
Everyone knows the quickest way to a man's heart is food.
By technically another one, but that one is not PG-13, so then it's food.
Yes. Exactly.
And ponies.
Oh yeah, ponies are a pretty quick way to some men's heart.
Officer Marshall, you're in charge of security of the evidence room, right?
You got good eyes, partner. It's an easy job, and I'm grateful for it. Actually, Officer Minkins at the detention center told us, that poor little doggy? Poor guy. I keep calling his name wrong, and calling him Meekly. He told us something. He told us that your facial hair grows infinitely.
It does.
He said that when the stabbing occurred, you weren't at the police station. Well, maybe I shouldn't be telling you this, but since I got demoted from detective 2 years ago, well, it might not look it, but I lost my fire for my job, you know?
So, what were you doing around 5:15 when the murder took place?
Well, I reckon I was galloping down the highway on the back of my steed, Zippy.
Note, he was riding down the highway on his horse named Zippy. Note, you're a bit of a dumb bitch.
There's no need for people here anyhow. These newfangled machines do a bang-up job of keeping an eye on the place. You mean the security camera system? I don't take to machines much. Kinda like that stewed broccoli they sneak in next to your steak, you know? No,
Okay.
actually I don't. I don't know.
I have no idea.
Oh.
His star told us something. Like, everyone told us something. She said that you were a detective only 2 years ago.
It was always my dream to be a rawhide wrangler on the scene of the crime. That's all gone now, like a drinking hole in a prairie fire.
You're still investigating the SI9 incident with Miss Star, aren't you?
That was my case. It's all solved on the record books, but it smells like a bad game of poker. I can't let it go. That's all there is to it.
What kind of case was it, anyway? You've heard the name so many times, but no one tells us what actually happened.
There's some things you're better off not knowing, Ben.
Where that hair goes.
Yeah. Anyway, that case is officially dead as of 2 days ago.
See?
2 days ago. The day of our case. That's right. The evidence transferals. Edgeworth was talking about the transferals too.
Don't call the case dead when you fucking killed someone. That's dumb. You are a killer and you know it.
Wait, you're saying he is?
He and that woman. And gone, maybe.
I know Gon's evil. I actually think he's debatable. The woman's probably evil. I don't know, maybe
It
you
makes
are...
sense for them to be working together because he's the guy to defend the security station.
Yeah, that is true. It wouldn't really surprise me if he was evil. There's something about his demeanor that doesn't really strike me as bad, but that doesn't mean he's not. I mean, you know, obviously not everyone is super obviously bad in this game when they're bad, though, you know, there's a lot of them who are, but yeah.
Well, everyone's with a history. Well, there can always be a first.
I don't know, was that dumb bitch from the second case obviously bad?
I think so. She was a dumb bitch.
Fair point. Security system. I know what maybe 2 of the machines in here do.
Only 2 of them. There must be a dozen.
Like I said, Bambina, me and machines, well, I like them about as much as stewed cauliflower with my steaks.
You really don't like anything that's not steak.
Yeah, apparently so. The easiest ones to understand are these here security cameras. These are ones that Officer Minkins mentioned. Nothing happens, the tapes are automatically erased every few hours. That's stupid. I don't even know how would tapes tell if anything happens out of the ordinary?
But I mean, I don't know they would do it every few hours, but at some point they gotta erase the tapes.
Oh yeah, I know, but with the
But normally at the end of the day, I would assume, but yeah.
Well, at the end of the day, you'd assume the tapes don't automatically erase themselves.
But police system is very smart here. Obviously, they hired a guy who is fucking insane. And I mean, 10 guys who are fucking insane.
Well, yeah. If nothing happens, yeah.
And Alpha Meekins and Detective Goodman, are they on those tapes?
I reckon they might be. You're the security guard and you reckon? One more thing. When you go into the evidence room, you need an ID card. That's the card reader by the door. Card reader leaves a record of every ID card that passes through. That's
important.
Yeah. That first one looks fake. I'm not sure if it's supposed to look fake or not, but I mean, look at that. Like, the other IDs are a bunch of assorted numbers.
Maybe that was gone. Maybe gone like 7.
Maybe he does. He's like, oh yeah, lucky numbers. So this is the ID card record.
Hey, I've seen that somewhere before.
Sorry, Bambina. I can't show you more than that.
Huh?
I haven't heard whether this is related to the case yet.
Mr. Wright, I saw a number on that record just now. I've seen that number before.
Maybe there's some way I can prove that the record is tied to the stabbing. Sorry, but could you explain this whole transferal thing is about? We already know what it's about, but it's probably important to ask anyways.
Yeah.
We keep only evidence from solved cases in this room. They're kept here under the pressing I can't talk.
Kept here under the
Kept here under the presiding detective's supervision for 2 years. So we can reinvestigate them if it turns out there was a mistake, see? So what happens to the evidence after 2 years? Goes to sleep forever in the underground vault at the police station. That's what we call transferal. We do it every February.
See now.
Transferal is like a funeral for old cases. 2 years after case is solved, it's closed. Forever. Dead. Never to be reopened again. Never to be reinvestigated. That happened to SL9 2 days ago. Even though we just solved last case, we solved a case that was well over 2 years.
Yeah, I have no idea how that made sense, but okay. Yeah, we got evidence from that case, and that was not in a vault.
Yeah, that was way over 2 years ago when Edgeworth was a little babby child.
Babby child.
Yep.
And you did not yet have the plan to become a defense attorney.
No, he had a plan to become a defense attorney. Yeah. Oh, I did. Yeah, because our whole basis of becoming a defense attorney was Edgeworth.
Yes.
Let's see. Typed it. Here it is. Goodman's ID. No, don't check it. Present it.
See this? This is a victim's ID card.
Ah, the one that was on the ground in the parking lot. The number on this is 5842189.
Officer Marshall, show us ID numbers on the ID card record saying back there. Oh my god, at 514.
Yep.
Look, the fourth number, it's a perfect match.
It was used at 5:14, right before the stabbing. What's more, there's only one of them cards in the world.
So when the incident occurred, Detective Goodwin was in the evidence room.
But wait, what did Officer Meekins say? Sir, I entered the evidence room and asked the man to display his ID card. So he asked Detective Goodman to show his ID card. What did he do? That's the thing! Suddenly he pointed a knife at me, sir! If he had his ID card, then why would he have pointed a knife at Officer Minkins? Alright, compadre, you win. I guess I can give you this ID card record. ID card record added to the court record. Yo, dog, I heard you like records.
So I gotta put a record inside your record.
Yeah, so you can yeah, I've got an idea. Maybe I should show this list to other people with the IDs here. You want to look at this list he gave me? Sheriff's... Okay, yeah. Aha! Oh, wait. Yeah, this is a form.
Now you can go into the evidence room, though.
Yeah, let me just real quick look at this. Okay, yeah, so the check button does normal details. It doesn't do the 3D view, which is fine. I just want to make sure. February 23rd, Evidence Room, Sector 3. It's quiet. The investigation must be over here.
So this is the evidence room. It's kind of like a graveyard.
Graveyards are supposed to have grass and trees. This feels more like a morgue. It's actually kind of what I was thinking, because of, like, mainly these containers back here look like they could be those things that you pull the bodies out of.
Yeah. Nice try, Mr. Wright. You can't scare me. Man, Jesus.
Oh my god!
Teleporting fisherman. Sorry, I thought you were a ghost.
I wouldn't recommend going around smacking ghosts on the head, pal. I wouldn't recommend it.
You might try it, but it's not a good idea.
So, is it true what I heard? I don't know, I said that in an accent.
Wait, please, do I look like a selfish man? Heck, if anyone asked me, sir, I can borrow $50, I'd give them $50, no problem. So go ahead, investigate that room to
You know what we should
desire.
have done? We should have asked. Actually, I thought Phoenix was gonna do it, but he didn't. But Phoenix should have asked him for $50.
Knock yourself out. I'm surprised the woman didn't.
Yeah, I know. She seems like she would for science. Yeah, it's true. So, Chief of Police Gaunt will loan anyone.
Yeah, I knew he was
$50.
going there.
Oh my god. Yeah. Will loan anyone $50? Even me?
I was like, why does he bring this up? But I assume it. Oh, so that's what you were talking about.
Actually, I was put in charge of the investigation for today. Just for today?
Boss for a day.
But guess what? You got permission from the chief. So now you're boss for a day. Gee, thanks. First of all, you'll have to have this. Evidence room floor plans added to the court record. Man, he looks pretty happy about that.
He really likes us, I guess.
Hey, you've probably seen it, but look at my cookie badge.
Every time we meet, you give me this cookie badge.
Yep. Detective, here's my attorney's badge. You show that to me every time we meet, pal. Real men show their police badge. Enough said.
I wish I had a badge. Even an ID card would be nice. You have one.
Yeah.
But this is actually he said the same text when you showed it to him earlier in this case, so that's where it came from.
Yeah, makes sense.
So he went full circle because now she actually got an ID card.
Yeah. Wow. Things really come around like that. Actually, before we get to talking to this guy, do you want to end the part?
I want to see what he means by judge for a day, and then we can end the part.
Sounds good.
So, Detective Gumshoe, you're boss for the day?
That's right. It's an honor. After all, the murder took place here in the police department.
But if you're a boss, why are you all alone? Where are your underlings?
They're using our findings from yesterday's investigation to prepare the full trial. For the trial. In other words, Detective Gumshoe got kicked out of the investigation again.
Too bad for him, but actually I want a case where Gumshoe becomes a judge because the judge isn't around.
That'd be pretty legit, yeah. You, the judge. I would have loved to see that. I'm adamant, though. I'm gonna take control and put this case to rest. And in my own evidence locker, pal. You have a locker in here too, Detective Gumshoe? Haha, of course! I am a detective after all. They gave me a locker that only I can open, pal.
Only you can open. Okay, now you can have the part if you want to.
Sure thing, pal. Thank you all for watching, and see you all next time.
Take care.